What's going on, people checking? Welcome back to episode 4 of Leicester's title challenge on Divardi. So in today's episode, we're going to be starting it off playing against Everton. At the moment, we are top of the league on 46 points, having not yet lost a game of this season so far, winning 15 of them and drawing against one. And that draw was against Norwich in the last episode, I believe. But anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into this episode 4. As you know by now, I don't play with any playfield and no ever angry fans. And we're going to go back to using drink water for today's episode. If you did miss episode 3, link will be in the description below to the playlist, so you can go and watch, obviously, the other episodes if you haven't watched them already. So, into the game against Everton, let's see who they are using. They are using what I believe is Kevin Morales. So let's see if we can continue this good run we've been having not yet lost on 16 games, and see what we can do. So, at the moment, nothing has really happened, nothing to really comments on at the moment. Well, Morales is giving it a little bit of a good go here. We managed to stand firm there. Might try and rush him, see if we can get a goal, and we do. 35 seconds remaining in the game, and we have made it 1-0. See if we can add to that. That'd be pretty nice, and also it would be nice if we could keep a clean sheet. The season has started pretty well for us in this, and looks like it's going to continue in that way. He's just scored an own goal for us, so obviously he wants us to cement our winning position at the top of the league as much as we do. Well, it could end up with a goal for Everton, but as soon as I say that, we do actually make it 3-0, so that's all good to see. And it might end up 4 here. I'm not really sure what Morales is up to. What's for an outrageous chip. And, we start off the episode with a 3-0 win over Everton, and that puts us on 49 points, 11 points clear of Manchester City. And we go into the game now against Liverpool, who are in 3rd place. So, Liverpool obviously being in 3rd, they're on 37 points at the moment. So let's go straight into the game against Liverpool then. And they've already lost twice this season, so let's see if we can make it. Them obviously lose 3 games now this season if we can manage to beat them. I believe they're using Danny Ings, and hopefully we get to see Danny Ings playing a bit more now this season for Liverpool. I believe he was injured and all that stuff, so that's why he obviously wasn't playing. But that's obviously a topic for us, another video altogether. So all in all in this game, playing Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool have made a great start to the season. Actually, I think they're 2nd in the league. That's insane, to be honest. They've made some great signings, so I'm not really too surprised about that. So just really battling with Ings here. See if we can try and get a goal. Although it's quite tight at the moment. See if we can go for it here. I thought that was going to work actually. Don't want to rush him. You know what I've said before. They do like to chip you, so you need to kind of be careful, to be honest with you. So, a couple seconds left, 5 at the moment. It looks like this will be our 2nd draw of the season, because I thought, surprisingly, couldn't actually get away past Liverpool. But it doesn't particularly matter. Our gap is close from 11 points to 9. And we're a better team to play after that than Manchester City, sorry. So let's see if we can beat them and extend that gap from 9, maybe back up to 12 this time now instead of 11. They are using, from what I can tell, Yaya Toure, who fortunately this season hasn't really played too much. Something to do with his agent and some sort of issue right there. I'm not really entirely sure what the full details are, but it's, sad not to see him playing at all lately. But I suppose, we can't really be talking about it now. So we're just going to concentrate on beating Manchester City, and we're doing just that at the moment, winning 2-0. I was using drink water, already scoring 2, and we just made it 3. So, considering we're playing Manchester City, doesn't look like we're having any issues whatsoever at the moment. We just made it 4, so definitely going to be making sure that gap goes back up to where it wants to be and where it needs to be as well. So, 5-0 at the moment. We just made it 6 as well. It's just pretty insane. I didn't really think I'd be beating them this comprehensively, to be honest with you. This can go in. It'd be pretty cool. We would make it 7. Can we make it 7, or will it remain as 6? I'm guessing it's going to remain as 6 unless we can somehow get a goal from here. Nope. But 6-0 is still a great result over like Manchester City. We extend our lead at the top of the Premier League to 12 points now instead of 11. And now we go into the game against Bournemouth. They are in 10th place on 23 points. Game 20 of the season. Game 4 of the episode. So, against Bournemouth. I believe we've already played them this season. And they're using Callum Wilson. And we've scored an own goal. Brilliant. To be honest, in this episode, I'm just going to play as many games as I possibly can to get up to the time limit on my videos, which is 10 minutes with the software that I'm using. And, instead of maybe just saying, oh, I'm going to try and play 5, we're going to try and play as many as we can. And as I'm talking about that, we just made it 1-1 in that game. I'd hate, obviously, to lose because, I'd like to remain unbeaten. And, unbeaten all the way to the end of this season. And looks like we'll be keeping that unbeaten run going because we have just scored, and we just scored again to make it 3-1. Considering we started the game off badly, scoring that horrendous own goal, we are now building some sort of cushion now against Bournemouth, and looking like we're going to be cementing our lead at the top of the league. Although they might get a goal back here, and yep, they do. So that game ends 3-2, actually, not 4-2, considering we did just score before the time limit ran out. We're now going to go play Tottenham, see if we can get the double against them, and they're 8th on 28 points only. What, they're much higher up the table on that. Yep, we are on 56 points, scored 69 goals, and we have conceded 20. Not too bad, if you ask me. 18 wins and 2 draws. Let's go into the game now against Tottenham. Let's see if we can get a double over them. We just achieved, obviously, double against Bournemouth, so we're going to do it against Tottenham. So they're using Harry Kane, if I can remember correctly. That's who they did use last time. We did play them and beat them. I'm not entirely sure what the score was, though. Might have to check back and have a look. So, I might go back to Okazaki later on in the episode. I will rotate between Okazaki and Drinkwater. Not that it really makes any difference, to be honest with you. It's got nothing to do with the player's capability on this game. It's just really about luck, to be honest, or how good you are at it. And it looks like they're going to score there. So with 28 seconds remaining in this game, Tottenham are ahead against us. Well, I'm not really sure if they're going to stay ahead. I'd like them not to, but we'll see what we can do. And we do score with 16 seconds remaining in the game, and we could be heading for another draw here. Not that really matters, to be honest. We got a healthy gap at the top of the league. Might be able to sneak a goal if we can, and with 5 seconds remaining, we do sneak a goal in underneath Kane, and we win the game 2-1 and complete the double over Tottenham. And we're on 59 points at the top of the league, a 19-point gap, I do believe that is. And yeah, we're doing really well right now. We have Aston Villa up next. Let's see if we can do double against them. They are sitting in 16th place and 22 points, literally just hanging right above the relegation zone down there. This is game 22 of the season, and this will probably be the last game of the episode before I call it quits. On episode 4 of Leicester's title challenge, which is going perfectly well at the moment. They're using Sinclair yet again. I did explain, obviously. Now he's playing in Celtic and playing under Brennan Rodgers in the Scottish Premier League, and doing a good job as well. And Louis did actually miss a penalty when Celtic played Barcelona at the Nou Camp and lost 7-0. So I guess it's not something to cheer about if you're a Sinclair fan. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see if we can get a double over them. Get a double over all the teams. Well, bar obviously the ones that we drew against. Although Aston Villa did just score, they kind of crowded me in my area, and I couldn't really get out of it. Yeah, I'd hate to drop points against them, to be honest with you. But, no bad words against them. They're a good club. But obviously having a few issues right now, being managerless and being in the Championship again. But they're not having any issues in this game. They've actually just scored against us, and we could be facing our first defeat of the season to Aston Villa of all clubs. If we don't score last couple seconds, and yet again we have, and it looks like we're going to be able to hold on to that unbeaten record for now anyway, because we have only actually drew against them, but it's a draw that I'm not too upset about, and yeah, that will bring an end to episode 4 of Leicester's title challenge on my channel. We are on 60 points, scored 73 goals and conceded 23. We won 19 out of the 22 games we have played this season, drawing 3 of them to win this episode. And yeah, we have a 12-point gap at the top of the Premier League. We're doing well at the moment. And at the start of the next episode, we'll be playing in a club in 8th place, that is Stoke City, on 30 points. If you want to see any of the other 3 episodes, link will be in the description below to this series playlist of Leicester's title challenge if you want to go watch any of the other episodes. But yeah, I'm Jake. Have a very nice rest of your day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. And thank you very much for watching this video. Take care.